Welcome everyone to the gift call Wednesday. So let's start with your question. What questions do you have for today?
Shall I?
Okay, Diwali, you can go.
मोनिका जी मुझे कफ है जो कि आई हैव डन एवरीथिंग बट वो कफ सही नहीं हो रहा है लाइक इट्स बचपन से है एंड
बचपन से
आई
है।
फील एज इफ देयर इज समथिंग आई डिड लॉट ऑफ जर्नलिंग कलरिंग बट वो इट इज स्टिल टुडे वो स्पेशली मॉर्निंग टाइम पर होता है या कभी कभी होता है बट इट इज देयर वो
You
कभी
ask
गया नहीं.
your body, okay body, what is this? See, मैंने शायद पहले भी बताया है कि आपकी बॉडी आपको डिफरेंट तरीके से अवेयरनेस देती है.
राइट
Sometimes your body gives you awareness through itching, sometimes through coughing. Like your body is giving you awareness. जब क्या होता है कि जब हम उसकी whispers को सुनते नहीं है तो वो इंटेंसिटी का जो डायल होता है ना उसको बढ़ा देती है, तो हमें बॉडी में पेन होता है या ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं. तो जो कफ जब वो कहते हैं ना कि बहुत ज्यादा हो रही है, आई कैन नॉट अनकंट्रोलेबल हो रही है, तो यू हैव टू आस्क, ओके बॉडी, व्हाट अवेयरनेस आर यू गिविंग मी? आस्क
आई
दिस.
डिड इन द मॉर्निंग आई आस्क्ड और तभी ये कभी नहीं आया एंड एट वंस इट हैपेंड अभी एकदम से लाइक इट जस्ट एक हुआ कि मुझे ये पूछना चाहिए एंड टुडे आई वाज लाइक बॉडी लाइक व्हाट अवेयरनेस इट इज गिविंग टू मी
Then
बट
what?
अभी तक कुछ अवेयरनेस आई नहीं है.
Okay, ask it for 2 to 3 days, okay, and then be willing to receive that awareness also. Also, you can say, ask body, can you give me the awareness in a different way?
Yeah.
See, sometimes body shows you an awareness and we're not able to understand that awareness easily. So we can ask our body, can you show me the awareness in a different way? And your body will show you that awareness if you're asking with no judgment. What if it is not a wrongness to have pain or itching or cough? What is your body is like, मेरी तो सुन लो, कोई सुनता नहीं है. You and your body is your body. Nobody else knows what is going on in your body, right? So everything that goes in your body, you have to have that like awareness, or that you have to listen to the whispers and start communicating more with your body every day.
बट अभी
Don't
एक
take
अवेयरनेस
it for,
आई है.
don't take it for granted. हाँ, तो just
अभी आप
be with that awareness. I know you're just
मेरी तो
just
सुन लो.
मेरी तो सुन लो.
या
And be with that awareness. Okay, body. What else? What else? Go deeper into that, and you will have more ease with that, right?
थैंक यू सो मच.
You're so welcome. Okay. Anyone else?
Can I ask?
Yes.
Okay. So it's less of a question, but something showed up yesterday. I was just taking a nap in the evening, and suddenly I had this weird dream
Mhm.
wherein it was like, if I am too rich, it'll be very overwhelming. So let's just be okay with the amount of money, that we're making right now. And my mind was not okay with it. My body felt very relaxed, like it was in a state of nap, right? Very, very deep, deep sleep. I was like, this is fine. This is okay. It's not okay. I'd like that to change.
There is like a conflict between the mind and the body. Mind करे पैसे ज्यादा होने चाहिए ताकि like एक expansion हो. Body कह रही है, see, then you have to really ask the question, whose reality
Hmm.
regarding money have you made yours that isn't? And everything that is, yeah, will you destroy all times of Godzilla?
Yes.
Like with that part for college advice for our genuines, we have like I have been doing the money workbook right now, and today was date 7, and I was like, how many point of views all of you have taken in regards to money before the age of 2?
Godzillion.
हाँ. So जो हमारी मनी रियलिटी होती है, जो भी होती है, we create that even before we are 2 years of age.
Hmm.
So all the point of views, all the realities that you've made yours when it wasn't, everything you created and uncreated based on that, will you destroy material times of Godzillion?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, with backward, all initials, points, forwards, and beyonds. And what if your body is more comfortable in having more money? You can give more comforts to your body if you have more money.
Hmm.
If you show your body that space, and if there is a resistance in the body, then again ask question, okay body, who does this belong to? Whose reality
Hmm.
is this?
Yeah, probably it's not even mine.
Yeah. Sometimes when also you're talking to clients, you're healing and all
Mm,
that,
mm,
you tend to buy their reality when you align or agree or resist or react to their reality.
mm.
And many times, like people say, I don't have money for this, money is not showing up, blah blah blah. सारा जब money का जो regarding जितने भी concepts होते हैं ना, if you're not being that interesting point of it, that very moment, you tend to buy it and make it yours.
Right. I think interesting point of view seems to be the lightest tool among all of this.
Yeah, because as a healer, when you're listening to so many people talking about
Mm-hmm.
stories, it will create much more ease and lightness if you are being interesting point of view at that time. Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, right, right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
Can I? One more.
अभी एक मिनट, अभी इसके
Yeah,
बाद.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, let me ask you all one thing. If I give you a scale of 0 to 100, how much do you trust yourself? Truth. 0
5 से 6 आ रहा है.
or 0.0001?
22 आ रहा है.
22 आ रहा है. That's
That's
great.
all?
बस मैं तो 001 पे जा रही थी मुझे बताने के लिए कि that is how little we trust ourselves.
Yeah, so 22 seems very little.
I know, that's why I asked truth, ताकि आप झूठ ना बोलो अपने आप से भी, मुझसे
Yeah.
भी, आपसे भी. So interestingly, what will happen or what will you create if you trust yourself in totality? What do you know? So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive the trust to have in you in totality, will you now destroy in real times of God's alien? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, walk, all in short, spice, and how much do you trust others more than you trust yourself? People are, मतलब बड़े लोग हैं तो they might know better than me, उनको experience आता है, so they know better than me, they are more experienced, they are my parents or they are my this, they are my that, so everything that brought up, everywhere you are not trusting you because or due to the trust that you have in other people, will you not destroy real times of God's alien? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, work, all his shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. So, again, how much would you like to trust yourself? Yes, Nidima?
No, you go ahead, then I'll.
How much would you like to trust yourself? Truth. Like, how much are you willing?
A lot.
Okay. Is it more than 50, less than 50? Truth.
More than 50.
More than 80, less than 80?
More than 80. Funny when you ask the question, how much do you trust yourself? The feeling of overwhelm and fear,
Yeah,
that,
fear
oh my
me
God,
also.
I have to trust me.
Yeah.
मेरे को ही करना पड़ेगा क्या? Oh
गलत
God,
हो गया
इतना
तो?
सारा काम.
गलत चॉइस कर लिया तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कौन लेगा?
Exactly. That fear.
Yeah, I know. So that is the main reason when you don't even want to trust, even though you are willing, but you don't want to trust yourself. Would you ask yourself, whatever it takes and whatever it look like, I am trusting myself completely starting today. And everything that
Yes.
doesn't allow that, will you destroy in real time to God's alien?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, if you trust yourself, would you judge yourself? Truth.
Same as a yes.
If you trust yourself, you judge yourself.
Yeah, the answer was yes.
Okay.
I can't lie, you said truth.
Yeah. I'm just asking. Okay, now my question is, where have you misread and like where are you connecting trust with judgment? in everything that is. Everywhere that was perpetuated that if you trust yourself, you have to judge yourself all the time to make yourself perfect. Will you destroy the all times of Godzillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all the shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. Being perfect or trying to become perfect, perfect is like that is judgment. So, how much judgments and refined judgments are you using to diminish yourself every day? Diminish the wealth of your being, your superpowers, your powers, your capacities, your gifts, and your talents. Everything that is, will you destroy and get all times of Godzillion?
Yes.
Yes.
Strong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. And from where or from whom have you learned that it is
Oh.
not good to trust yourself completely? You would be egoistic, you would be selfish, and you would not listen to people if you trust yourself. And everything that brought out, will you destroying the all times of Godzillion? Right, wrong?
My mother came up in that.
Your boys, forwards, and I know. So how much did your mother like? Did she trusted
No,
her?
she's there.
I know.
She trusted herself. I don't know.
Or was she just showing you that she trusts? See, there are two different aspects. Either वो होता है ना कि she has to show that she has the power, but inside she thinks that she is powerless. And as an infinite being, when you are aware as a child, you tend to pick up that thing and make it as your reality.
So she is quite judgmental.
मानसी
And
जी के पास सेम है ये और उनका
every time she'll cook one snack maybe for the children or anyone, she will still question everyone कि कैसा बना है. You know, it's like she doesn't trust herself. Or she needs that acknowledgement.
Validation. Acknowledgement is not her reality. Validation is her reality.
Validation, right.
Yeah. So basically, that was the time where जो कहते हैं ना कि mother का जो worth होता था, she has to prove it through the food, the quality with the food that she was preparing, and then she has to ask, is this good? If that was good, then she will feel validated.
Yeah.
This is what she learned from her mother and what she learned from her mother, and that goes on and on. So everywhere you have made that as your reality, anywhere, in the past or the present, will you now destroy your all times of Godzillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong with that part. If you have done foundation, do run your BMM process. That will help you a lot. Biomimetic and
I'll
biomimetic.
do that tonight. आज से daily.
Daily karo. And see how much
I'll do it.
that like literally unlocks your body. And your body start dissipating all the realities that you are mimicking from your mother. Okay.
And one more thing, what I wanted to ask initially.
Hmm.
So I went out today with a couple of friends, and since I've come back, I'm feeling super heavy on my lower body, and the pain is not going anywhere.
Okay. So first of all, is this yours? Truth? Yes or no?
No. And I've returned it back to the sender so many times, it's not going.
Okay. So truth, is your body healing someone? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I'm biased.
Bias हाँ मुझे भी लग रहा है. बॉडी ऐसे कैसे हो सकती है? मेरे बिना मतलब तुम healing कैसे कर सकते? That is not allowed. See, I have to charge people for the healing. You cannot do the healing without me charging that.
I've told my body that also.
Tavi, I'm just saying because that is what showed up. Now, are you an empath?
Yes.
Okay. So everywhere you're using your capacities against you rather than for your advantage. Will you destroy your times of Godzilla?
Yes.
All right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop. All nine shots, boys, forwards, and beyonds. So, all the fifth element that you're using to hold that intensity in your body, rather than returning it back to sender, will you now destroy the world and the gods alone?
Absolutely, yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, combination of provides and beyond. And can you now ask your body, can you release it with ease now? Body, can you release it with ease now? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all in shots, boys, forwards and beyond. Do it for a few minutes and then let me know about that. Okay, thank you. Yes. Nipali, you had the question earlier?
Yeah. मनिका जी से हमारे पास बहुत कुछ something like really good opportunities are coming, but लग रहा है like it's overwhelming. How to receive? It's happiness भी आ रही है, but एक अजीब सी feeling आ रही है कि it's
See, like when we read 10 commandments in Access, it's like, would an infinite being be overwhelmed? When an infinite being wouldn't be overwhelmed, and if you are getting overwhelmed, where are you functioning as a finite being? Where are you functioning through thoughts, feelings, and emotions? And everywhere you are unwilling to function as the infinite being that you truly are, will you now destroy all times of God's live?
yes, please.
Right on, good, bad, POC, all nations, boys, provides, and beyond. So, all of you, if you have the next 10 seconds, don't unmute, लेकिन आप chat में लिख सकते हो, वरना बहुत कुछ हो जाएगा. If you have the next 10 seconds to live the rest of your life, what would you choose? Next 10 seconds में हम वो करेंगे. You can write in the chat. I've opened the chat. Okay. If you have the next 10 seconds over. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? Choose. सिर्फ एक ही आंसर है. अच्छा, 2 है. ठीक है. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? Come on. Yes. 10 seconds over. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? Awesome. लिखते जाओ. Adventure, happiness, singer, money, different, money, smile, writer. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? Eat cake, heart singing, happiness, travel, joy. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? Chocolate, movement, ease, relaxation. Awesome. Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? My body. What else? Quick. Okay. Art, death, swimming. What else? Next 10 seconds, what would you choose? New me. You can be new you every day, starting from the morning. Happy. So, can you see acceptance? Okay. Can you see 2 से 3 के बाद ना वो दिमाग चलता नहीं है, because we have not like choosing enough every 10 seconds. So if you choose every 10 seconds, you won't have the time to judge what you choose in the past 10 seconds. तो दीपाली, for this is regarding your question. ऐसा नहीं कि आपको एक चॉइस करनी तो पूरी लाइफ टाइम आपके साथ रहने वाली नहीं. You can choose every 10 seconds. Okay, this is working. Fine. I'm going with this. Next 10 seconds, I'm choosing something different.
Here, like trust comes also here, because
I know. That's why I started with the trust factor.
yeah, and लग रहा है like from since childhood, if somebody has not trusted us, तो हमारा भी खुद के प्रति वो
No
trust.
one trusted.
हाँ,
किसी
no one trusted, exactly.
किसी ने भी ट्रस्ट नहीं किया था तो उसकी तो बात ही मत करो. But you have to start building that in your own self.
हाँ.
It's the muscle that you have to build every day. You have to start trusting yourself. Once you start that process, it might take few days, but you have to start building that muscle. And that you have to do. Nobody else can do that for you. Right? So the justification that we are using not to trust ourselves. किसी ने नहीं किया तो मैं भी नहीं कर सकती. मुझे वो करना नहीं आता. मुझे वो आता ही नहीं है. Everything that is, will you destroy all times of God's alien? Right, wrong, good, bad, hot work, all nations, boys, provides, and beyonds. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for this awareness. It was so nice that if you're choosing every 10 seconds, पिछले 10 सेकंड में क्या चूज किया था उसको जज करने का टाइम ही कहाँ है?
या और
You
हमें लगता है कि
can't
हमें
judge
एक चॉइस
yourself.
करनी है तो लाइफ टाइम के लिए हो गया, अब तो उसके साथ निभाना पड़ेगा, ये रहना पड़ेगा, ये करना पड़ेगा. नो.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, वो रीचूजिंग वाला फंडा मैंने भी थोड़े टाइम पहले अपने आप को समझाया था कि रीचूज कर सकते हैं. बट इतना क्विकली कभी चूज ही नहीं किया एंड इतनी बार नहीं किया रीचूज भी.
या
एंड हमेशा प्रीवियस चॉइस का जजमेंट तो था ही कि यार ये गलत कर लिया था, ये नहीं करना चाहिए था.
और कितनी बार हम उसको भूलना नहीं चाहते, so that I don't make the same mistake again. If I remember that mistake, I wouldn't make that again. But what if you can
Hmm.
let go of this, you can choose something totally different, totally new.
Exactly. Wow, that's so expensive. So
Right, Ram?
thank you.
But more
Gratitude.
than viewers. Thank you for receiving that. So yes, anyone who has a question for today?
I have a question, Monica, and might sound, stupid also. So for everything, no question is stupid, I know. Okay. So I was traveling today and I got present with like we see trees, we see many other things on the road. And then the moment we see them, we have a point of view for anything. Huh? So there are so many point of views. So what is the difference between a comment that we give it to ourselves that okay, tree हरा नहीं है, पत्ते झड़ गए हैं, सिर्फ ब्रांचेस दिख रही हैं. अच्छा, बिना लीव्स के there are flowers on the tree. So what is this? This is also a judgment, right?
See, if there is a rightness or a wrongness attached to that, if it is heavy, it is a judgment. If it is light, it is an awareness. Because there is a very subtle difference between awareness and judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Awareness shows up like with no rightness or wrongness. We attach rightness and wrongness to the awareness and then it becomes a judgment.
Okay. So anything and everything that is showing up and we are looking at it and there is a thought that crosses our mind. So it's just a thought. When we attach
99% thoughts तो आपकी होती ही नहीं है. So जितना भी shit यहाँ पे वो आपका है ही नहीं. Don't worry about that. Everything doesn't belong to you. Also, how many times you're so aware of what the other person is aware of and you think that that is your awareness.
Yeah. The entire time I was in the car, I was looking at things and iske liye I have this thought, iske liye I have this thought. So how much do we keep tapping every second and then we make it ours?
Yeah.
So what do we do? Should we shut our brain down? We should look at things and we just say, okay, मतलब होता है ना कि आप
See.
देखते हो, आप acknowledge करते हो, you are aware of it.
That's what I know. So that is total receiving. When you're aware of everything around you without any point of view, that is infinite receiving. And you're just starting tapping into that space. Would you allow yourself to tap even more into that space, becoming aware of what is around you? Interestingly, without any point of view now.
Yeah.
So everything doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive. Infinite receiving. What it looks like, feel like, be like. Will you now destroy your times of God's alien?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, part, work, online short, boys, God's alien. लोगों का point of view होता है, अगर हम कुछ ले रहे हैं ना, पैसे आ रहे तो receiving है.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
like, I know, that is taking. Infinite receiving is just receiving everything around you. That includes judgment, receiving judgment, and receiving the points of view of people. लेकिन वहां पे आपको क्या करना है? You have to differentiate. Oh, is this awareness? Is this judgment? And how much are you aware of that you don't want to be aware of? All of you. How much are you aware of that you don't want to be aware of? Times are gone. I know. Because लगता है यार इतनी awareness, इससे अच्छा तो मतलब इससे अच्छा तो बिना awareness के ही सही था. Return to center तो नहीं करना पड़ता सारा time. I know how many times participants come and tell me that. I was happy earlier because इतनी awareness संभाल ही नहीं जाती. I can't handle this much awareness.
Yeah. of late I had, awareness would show up and it would happen in next 10 seconds, it would show up. And I was like, what, for the very few seconds, first 2 seconds, I went into the wrongness of my own self. Itni mere ko zarurat hai? Because what I saw was my 7-year-old, there was just a flash that, he has fallen down, piche, matlab, with his head. And the moment that awareness showed up, he just fell down in front of me. And I was like, oh, even before I could say anything, I could see it happening. And then I started to laugh. Oh, ऐसी awareness इतनी जल्दी, मतलब, it will show up. I can't
इतनी
even
जल्दी
save
कैसे हो
my
सकती है?
child.
हाँ, इतनी जल्दी कैसे हो सकती है?
Yeah.
So again, my question is, how much awareness do you don't want to be aware of? And how much are you limit, like वो कहते हैं ना कि this is okay, this much I can handle.
Yeah.
But more than this is like uncontrollable. I would not be able to adjust. I would not be able to handle. I don't know what to do with that. And everything that is, will you not destroy your times about season?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nations, boys, for that's and weirds. What if now is the time to expand even more? Acknowledge yourself more, and more every day. Yeah.
Monica ji, you mentioned कि हम receiving, मतलब कि हमने कई बार we have taken, but वो
you, Monica.
receiving नहीं ली है. What, like, how to convert that taking into receiving, or like
See,
what to do then?
receiving is like something that is not give and take. Receiving has a very different perspective to it. When you say give and take, that is like मैंने आपको ये दिया है, I'm expecting you to give me something in return. That is give and take. जैसे दिवाली पे मिठाई का डिब्बा आता है ना, उसने मुझे ये दिया तो मैं उसको इतना ही दूंगी, इससे ज्यादा भी दे सकती हूँ, लेकिन इससे कम नहीं देना चाहिए, वो वाला जो that is give and take वाला system. Then comes gifting and receiving. It's like when you're gifting someone and that person receives that gift. Suppose when you are gift, आपने किसी को भी gift दिया, that person is willingly receiving that gift, that person is happy, joyful, you, तो उसका जो joy है, जो उसकी happiness है, that you are receiving in उसके बदले में जो भी होता है. So that is gifting and receiving. जब हम bars की बात करते हैं, when today is a swap, gifting and receiving कर रहे हैं. So you are gifting as well as you are receiving. So that give and take का तो transactional reality हो जाती है, transaction हो रहा है, इतना दिया है जितना आना चाहिए. Gifting and receiving is when you're gifting someone and that person is receiving that gift. So you also receive simultaneously, right?
Yeah, somebody has given and I have taken, but that is not giving me that happiness. बस ले लिया.
हाँ, तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं पता होगा ना कि you're aware of what is the hidden agenda with that gift. उसके क्या-क्या energies, क्या-क्या projections है, क्या-क्या expectations है. That's why it's not giving you that happiness. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, Mihir?
Monica, can I add to this?
Yeah.
So, you and I know, that one person with I was gifting and receiving. Remember? So during that time, everybody had a point of view that the other person is not going to be won't, the expectation that you have of, when you are gifting from a space of allowance, the other person is receiving from the space of allowance, but the other person is not gifting you from that space of allowance. So when I was in that situation and I was, everybody was giving me that point of view. So somewhere I had a point of view. You never know, it changes this time. Remember? And it did change. So basically it is about what space you are in.
Yes.
Yeah, is that
if you are working through the transactional reality, वाला अगर खुद आप give and take की reality से work कर रहे हो, see, gifting and receiving comes from the generosity of spirit. When you are like, okay, I'm gifting this. See, suppose when you are contributing to earth, that is gifting and receiving. It is not मुझे मैं आज अर्थ को contribute कर रही हूँ, कल मुझे अर्थ से इतने पैसे मिल जाने चाहिए. No. That is generosity of spirit when you are gifting without any projection and expectation. So everywhere you've misidentified gifting and receiving as give and take, will you now destroying your real times of God's healing, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all your boys, provides, and millions, and everywhere you are not gifting, because what will people think about you or say about you? Or will think that you're stupid? Everywhere you're stopping yourself from being the energy of gifting and receiving, will you now destroying your real times of God's healing? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all your boys, provides, and millions. Not everyone can receive kindness on this planet. If you're kind to people, they will think either she's too mean और वो दिखा नहीं रही है जो बाहर अंदर से है, or she's so stupid, like they have only 2 points of view. But what if you can embrace the kindness that you are? And everywhere you are being kind to people and unkind to yourself. For that, will you not destroy your times of God's healing, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all nice shots, boys, provides, and girls. Be more kinder, more caring, and more nurturing to yourself first. Okay, any more questions for today? Anji City.
So I had this question that, a lot of things are changing and unexpectedly they are changing. Like everything is getting into my favor. I'm getting friends, those who are on same frequency. Things are turning like कहीं सोचा नहीं था और एक दुबई ट्रिप निकल गई एकदम अचानक से. और ऐसी काफी सारी चीजें अच्छी हो रही है. फिर मैं ये नहीं समझ पाती कि क्या ये मैंने मैनिफेस्ट किया है. जैसे अभी आप लोग सब बात कर रहे थे कि अवेयरनेस इतनी सारी आ रही है, तो मुझे ये नहीं पता चलता कि अच्छा ये अवेयरनेस है. आई एम लाइक एक पैरेलल वर्ल्ड अपने आप चल रहा है और मैं अलग ही हूँ. तो एक तो वो कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करें कि यस ओ दिस इज माई अवेयरनेस, और देन चूज कि वेदर आई नीड टू वर्क ऑन दिस और नॉट. And then second question is that I have changed a lot after doing Access and stop being judgmental about myself and stop being more kinder to others than myself. But then I still get triggered like, oh, how could they do this? मतलब एक ट्रिगर अंदर से एक आता था कि मतलब अच्छा तुमने ये किया. तो हाउ टू रियली गेट बैक विथ अवेयरनेस. ऑफ कोर्स पहले ऐसा होता था कि ठीक है जो किया सो किया जाने दिया, पर अवेयरनेस नहीं रखती थी. अब मुझे अवेयरनेस के साथ में वो ट्रिगर भी बंद करना है.
See, then you have to be in action always. If you're not in action, you're always in reaction.
Okay.
And everywhere you are at the effect of people judging you.
Okay.
Rather than if you're willing to receive judgment with no point of view. See, people judge you only to control you. And what is triggering you? You judge, people judge you for what they have been and done in any life.
Yeah.
So if something is triggering you, where are you creating that trigger in yourself? Where are you unwilling to let go of those points of view? So if there is nothing that triggers you, what energy, space, and consciousness can you choose to be?
Okay.
See, sometimes it's like you are very calm. आप किसी ने ऊपर से पत्थर मारा और सब कुछ उथल पुथल हो गया, ठीक है?
हाँ.
तो वो वाली एनर्जी के लिए what you have to be is in total allowance. No resistance, no reaction, no alignment or agreement.
Okay.
So everywhere you have, हम क्या करते हैं as a humanoid, when we talk to people, sometimes we also talk about our weaknesses. और वो जो हमारे frenemies होते हैं ना, friend plus enemies होते हैं, हम उनके अंदर clues देते हैं कि this is you come and harm me in the every way possible.
Right.
So you have to really think when you're talking to people, and mostly don't talk about your weaknesses because they will use it against you. So everybody has been there and done that. Given the people how to create or how to trigger you, because you are the one who has given them those clues how to trigger you.
Right.
Will you destroy neural times of Godzilla now?
Yes, of course.
Good, bad, pot, pop, all in short, boys, provides, and if sweetie can't be triggered, who can you be? What can you be?
Hello.
If you can't be triggered, who and what can you be? वो उसी टाइम में नहीं जाता है ना जब क्वेश्चन होता है एवरीथिंग दैट इज कैन बी डिस्ट्रैक्टेड इन ऑल प्लेस. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc. Oh, nice shots, boys, forwards, and beyond. See, interestingly, either you check out or your net checks out. Anyway, it's the same thing.
But
So,
it's such a beautiful question, Monica.
yeah. So that is like either when we're in a live class, either we check out, and if we're online, our net checks out. So that is why the same thing. ठीक है? Okay. So, sweetie, अब आपको recording सुननी पड़ेगी to get the awareness to your question.
I got it. Yes, I've already planned that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me today.
Thank you.
Also, I have an announcement to make. So I would be doing the book read. I'm not charging. Money is the problem. Not money is not the problem. You are. So, but there is no recording for that. So that would be a gift book read. So I think Thursday, Friday karte hain, 7 o'clock, and then let's see how things goes with that. I will be sending out the Zoom IDs in the group as well.
This Friday?
Which book?
कल से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं 7 बजे से. मनी प्रॉब्लम
Tomorrow is Thursday.
थर्सडे है कल, तो कल से स्टार्ट करें 7 o'clock से, फिर फ्राइडे भी करेंगे. एंड फ्राइडे ऑल्सो आई वुड बी जॉइनिंग शैनन इन हर इवेंट ऑफ मैसिव एंटिटी क्लियरिंग जो उनका आ रहा है. सो आई वुड बी गोइंग लाइव आई थिंक फॉर अराउंड 4:10 in the evening. So see you all on Facebook Live and YouTube Live.
Thank you for the announcement.
Thank you so much, Monica. Which book?
मैं अभी ग्रुप में बुक का पूरा इमेज
Okay.
पोस्ट कर दूंगा, उसको किंडल पे भी ले सकते हो, एंड काफी लोगों के पास हार्ड कॉपी भी है. सो टुमारो आई विल सी यू ऑल एट 7 PM.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's
Thank
a
you.
great call. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Thank you. Thank you.